Hi y'all, Kraken Latte here. Patch 9.1.5 is on the horizon and there are an insane amount of awesome things coming with it. One of those things happens to be new starter gear for the base classes, which is everything except Demon Hunter, Death Knight, and Monk. The starter gear is, well, what you start with when you make a new character. This is pretty cool since we'll have some spiffy new high-res gear that feels much more modern. However, this also means that the current starter gear, much of which is race and class specific, some of it even unique in appearance, will no longer be obtainable. So we've got two different types of starter gear currently. The white or common gear found on the base races of the game, and then the green or uncommon gear found on the allied races. There are other ways to get these green sets, but making a new character is the easiest method. All of this is being replaced, so let's get a look at how we make sure we save all of it. First, the allied race sets. These are not unique to each race, but are unique to each class, so any of the allied races you have unlocked will work, just make sure you cover all the classes. In this case, you'll want to make a character of each class, log into them, and then vendor or delete the gear that they're wearing. Doing this makes sure to register those pieces into your appearance tab since they are transmoggable, just in case. You can then delete these new characters afterwards, and you're done with this part. Now for the base races. This part is a bit less straightforward, but still easy enough. In this case, this is the white or common gear that is not transmoggable, meaning you need to save the physical items, and some of the races have race-specific sets tailored to each class, much like the Blood Elves and Worgen, so race will be a factor in addition to the class. This means you need to make a race of each class on both factions and then save the actual gear that they are wearing by removing it and either mailing it, trading it, or putting it into a bank. If you choose to mail it, you will have to send that alt some gold to do so. And in the case of Worgen and Goblin, you will need to mail it. Also make sure you choose the racial starting zones so you can do this because you can't use the mail toy while on Exile's Rage. Now, not all race class combos have completely unique starter sets for each class, but just to be safe, I'm going through all of them on both factions myself, just to make sure I don't miss anything. I recommend you do the same if the removal of this stuff concerns you. As a final note, the Pandaren all start with the same set regardless of class, but it's all soulbound, meaning you can't save those sets unless you keep that specific character. So you don't have to deal with those unless you choose to make an army of Pandaren for some reason. So that's what I have for you. Make sure you do this as soon as possible since we don't know when the patch is releasing, and as many times as you want. You could always sell it later for extra gold, right? Anyways, I hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, remember, it's never too latte. This is the part where I ask you to like, comment, and subscribe. Doing at least one of those gets my videos recommended more. The higher these numbers are, the more YouTube likes me, and that helps me bring you more coffee-fueled content. I thank you so much for any support you choose to give.